Hey, thanks for tuning in to our damper presentation. Today we're going to go over type A, type B, and type C dampers. We get a lot of questions on what the different types are. This is a type A damper. This is type B, got a B channel on it. This type C, got the duct connection, got a transition plate. Let's look at some of these details now. Let's take a look at some type A dampers. This is a type A damper. This is in the closed position. You can see I've got a metal curtain right here. This is what is going to slow down the spread of fire in an event. This is also a type A damper. In this case, the blade stack is open. It's being held in place by a fusible link. The fusible link, if it gets up to temperature set point, it opens. That allows this blade stack to close and create that metal curtain. When you look at this though, you can see the blade stack is in the airstream, and this is going to act as a resistance to airflow. So the type A damper doesn't have the same airflow characteristics as a type B or type C. Let's move on. So now we're looking at a type B damper, and you may be asking yourself, why do I still have a type A damper on display here? I'm going to show you. On our type B damper, I have a B channel. And where I was telling you about the type A damper and the blade stack being in the airstream, you can see here when they put this B channel on, it removes the blade stack from the airstream. The duct connection now will be with the frame and the bottom of this B channel that we see right there. So if I start with the type A damper here and I have a B channel, if I put this B channel on this type A damper, I'm converting it to a type B. And it's going to be very similar, except now the duct connection is going to be here, not at the top of the frame. This removes the blade stack from the airstream and gives us better airflow performance. Now let's take a closer look at our type C damper. So when we're looking at the type B dampers, we saw that it had a B channel in it, and the type C dampers are going to have even less airflow restriction than a type B. This is type C. It's going to have a transition plate, going to have a duct connection collar. We make these where you can get this collar in an oval shape or a square rectangular shape. They're still going to be type C dampers. We're just going to match it up to the duct that's being installed on the project. And when you order a type C damper, we're going to start with the type A. We're going to add this transition plate I just pointed out. We're going to add a duct transition collar, whether it's round, square, rectangular, or oval. This is going to make it a type C damper. Type C dampers are considered to have 100% free airflow, so they have the best airflow characteristics between the type A, type B, and type C. So that wraps up the presentation on type A, B, and C dampers. Type A dampers are the foundation for type B and C. Type B have better airflow characteristics than the type A. The type C have better airflow characteristics than the type B. If you found this a little interesting, join us on the next episode. We're going to look at sleeve dampers, type A, type B, and type C.